everybody, it's Emily, the Witch of Pinewoods, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be talking about veiling. So I started veiling actually pretty recently, I'd say in the last, I guess not that recently, in the last 2 to 3 months. It's a practice that I've been looking into for quite a long time, but I just started it the 2 to 3 months ago because it felt like the right time. So the reason that I veil is for protection of my energy, physical protection, spiritual protection, and I combine the actual physical veil, which is any sort of cloth. I also have the lace veils that you can see in the back that I upcycled. It can really be any sort of head covering. I combine that physical head covering with a spell spray. So that spray has my personal protection blend oil that I make combined with an alcohol base and some moon water. I put a few other things in there, but because it's one of my strong protections, I'm not going to share the exact recipe. I'm sorry. So when I veil, I first cleanse my veil. I have a banishing spray down myself in that veil that I'm wearing with it. Then I add the protection spray. And the protection spray adds both the actual energy as well as the intention. I am wearing this veil with intention. I'm wearing it with the intention of protecting me from any evil or negative energy that is sent my way or that I encounter. So what can be a veil? Like I said, just about anything can be a veil, and you can veil as modestly as you want. So modesty isn't an aspect of why I veil. I don't veil for the gods, I veil for myself. So that's why I can wear a headband, I can wear a scarf, I can wear a bandana, it doesn't matter, it's all in the intention. You can wear a full head covering and not have your hair showing at all. You can have your hair showing, you can go as simple as a headband and everything else that I mentioned. It really is just up to your personal preference. And it's also determined by why you're veiling. If you are veiling in dedication to the gods and for modesty, then you might wear something more full coverage. But if you're doing something similar to me, like I mentioned, it doesn't really matter how covered you are. So, the history of veiling is for many reasons. We see a lot of veiling in modern day when it comes to people of Middle Eastern culture. For example, the hijab. So that is done per their religion. You can also see a lot of political, I don't want to say issues, but that's the only word that I can think of, like political issues when it comes to the hijab, in terms of oppression, patriarchy, and a lot of abuse towards women. So veils can become a very political topic, but the way that I veil is very personal to me and not in any sort of oppressive way. Veiling in Greek culture was seen as sort of a status symbol, like the upper class would wear some sort of head covering, typically a very light fabric. It's seen in all sorts of cultures across the world for a variety of reasons. I could get into it, but this would be a very long video, and I kind of just want to cover today a very simple reason to veil. So how can you start veiling? First of all, you want to research veiling a little bit. Look into the history. If you are a part of a certain culture, look into how veiling was done in that culture. So, for example, I looked into the Greek reason for veiling and found that it was done not necessarily in a religious sense, but more in a cultural sense. You can look into veiling across the world and the context that it's in different cultures. I think that that's a really cool thing to look into, and it's also just very interesting. Next, you want to decide in what way you want to veil. Do you want to veil according to a certain culture or religion that you feel connected to, or do you want to veil for personal reasons like I do? I don't veil always at home. I mostly veil when I'm going out and about because it's for the reason of protection. Whereas if you're veiling for a different reason, you might be veiling all the time. So you really have to determine why you're veiling and when you'll veil. And you kind of want to just start. Find something that's comfortable to wear and aligns with the reason that you're veiling, and cleanse it and get going. Over time you can come up with a veiling routine, but you don't have to do anything super elaborate to start. The reason that I have the routine that I do is because I've been doing this for a little bit, and I've perfected at least the system that I have for now, and that's what's worked for me really well. I actually crochet some of my own headbands, I'll knit some of my own headbands, and as I'm knitting them I will set the intention of protection. I have upcycled some things, I've bought some scarves like these, so you can find veils just about anywhere. Alright, so now that you've figured out the who, what, when, where, why, you've done your research, you've chosen why you want to veil, you've figured out what you're veiling with, you can get started and develop your practice as you go. Alright everyone, that was a nice short video just on veiling. I hope that it was helpful, and if you have any questions in the comments, please let me know. If you have any fun facts about veiling, also let me know in the comments because I love to learn. So please let me know what you've learned about veiling. Thank you for sticking around, and I hope that you have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye!